I'm Jen from Core Philosophy. Today we're going to go over two different exercises. We're going to go over knee stretches and lunges. So for both of those, you have one foot on the floor and one foot on the reformer here. So for knee stretches, I'm going to show you the first version here with one foot on the floor. Your foot is a little ways back from the foot of your reformer, and you want maybe 1.5 springs. There's a flat back and a round back version here. So your flat back version, your shoulder blades are sliding down, your hands are holding onto your bar, ribs and abs are pulled in. You're kind of kicking your tailbone out just a little bit. And your main focus here is what's happening at your hip joint. You want to think about you or your clients kind of opening and closing at that hip joint. So everything else stays nice and stable, scalp stable, ribs closed, abs connected. Driving your foot into your shoulder block to press it back and then let it come back under. So pretty much that's the only thing moving, is you're opening and closing at that hip joint. So same thing when you're in round back. You're going to pull your abs up, find that nice curve, shoulders sliding away from your ears, deepen that ab connection. Check on your floor foot, make sure you're not rolling in or out. Find that good alignment here and then press and pull. You might find a little bit more connection to your low abs in your round back. So play with that and see what you feel, see what you can find different between the two. The other way to do this is to bring both feet up. So same idea here, finding that nice long line if you're in flat back here first. Ribs are closed, abs are pulled in, shoulder blades are sliding down. Grip your bar, press into your shoulder blocks, and bring it in. Now there's two kind of ways to do this that I've seen. You can go pressing and pulling in here, a little bit more range of motion. The other way I've learned this one is to kind of take your springs up a little bit. So I was at 1.5 and now I'm at 2. And focus on your abs and your legs, and the focus is kind of you're kind of braking so you don't hit your stopper. So it's a little bit less movement really, but you're really using those abs as a brake and pulling everything in to connect quads and abs here. Same thing in round back. I'll show both ways of doing this. Pulling those abs in, hips over your heels, and press and pull. Still thinking about what's happening, opening and closing at your hips. Making it a little smaller, same idea. Kind of using your abs as a brake so you don't crash into your stopper. All right, so that's knee stretches. Our other exercise here we're going to go over is your lunges. So your foot's a little bit further forward for this one, and again you can you can have your foot up against your shoulder block. Depending on your height and where your reformer is, your knee might be down or it might be up off the carriage just a little bit. So either way, you're starting nice and tall. You're going to press into that. I'm going to lighten my weight. You only need about 1 spring for this one. You're going to press into your shoulder block and bring yourself down into a good stretch, keeping this knee behind your toe. And then just bring it back in when you're ready. You can hold it back there or you can come in and out. Still checking on that floor foot, make sure you're not rolling in or out. And as you press back, using your abs so that you don't get into your low back. Your glutes are going to work as you press out. Pelvis is nice and square. Abs are connected so that you're not dumping in to your low back. Collarbones are open. The next thing you can add for this one is you can add an extra stretch by once you're out there, lifting your arm, giving yourself a nice lengthening stretch here, and bring it back in. You also have Eve's lunge. So with that one, you might need to change your foot position just a little bit. You're going to round through your thoracic spine. In a good C curve, kind of taking your focus to your belly button. And then from here, you're going to uncurl. You're going to send your leg back. You're going to uncurl through your spine. Find your extension. And make sure that back leg is connected. Then you're going to tuck back under. Find your round back. Thoracic spine stretch. Pull those ribs and abs in. Unwind here. Find extension. Bring it in. So keeping your hips square, shoulders are relaxed. lifting your sternum up, out through your arms. Bring it back into round back here. Okay, so that is lunges and knee stretches. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.